Well, alright. Welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's World of Tanks Xbox 360 replays. Here's where y'all go scream and go crazy, like Beatle crazy, you know what I mean? You kids probably don't even know what the Beatles are. Not that I like the Beatles, but hey, whatever. Gonna mute Father Jensen there, whatever. We're on Widepark. We're in the T95E2, excuse me. And we're gonna see what kind of mayhem we can get into here, I guess, for the most part. Purchased this tank the other night. Haven't had very many decent games in it. It's been one of those few days that has been around for the last few months that I can't seem to get on a decent team, or even an average team. I always get on the moron team. There's a post on the forums right now where people are shitting on someone for bringing it up. There's just so many homers in World of Tanks. It's just pathetic. There's all the issues with Xbox One crashing and all that stuff locking up, and there's just people just defending wargaming. They're doing the best they can. And it's like, not really. If they were doing the best they can, they wouldn't have released it with issues. But hey, whatever. Like I said, back to what I was saying, there was a guy in the forum complaining about basically the same thing that I say. You get on, there's way too many games where either win or lose, whichever team you're on, doesn't matter. But it's nine tanks left on a team at the end. The winning team has 9, 8, 7, 11 tanks left. It's always a rout. 8 out of 10 games, it's a rout one way or the other. And he has like 25 dislikes on his thread on the forum. And it's like, I guess the people on the forum, they want some people just to come on there and just sit there and, yeah, everything's great, and it's just the way this world is now. You're not supposed to, when something's wrong, you're not supposed to say anything about it. You're not supposed to speak up. You're just supposed to shut your mouth and just praise. I notice that on Facebook and stuff. I have, the better half of me has, I don't do it on Facebook. I really don't get on Facebook that much, but she has people on there that she can't stand, and I was like, well, why don't you tell them they're wrong? Well, because, I don't want to start anything. And it's like, but no one ever starts anything, as she puts it, on Facebook. And so these people that are doing stuff that's stupid and bad for them or bad for their kids or whatever, all they have is people going, saying, oh, you do what you need to do for you and all this stuff. And you don't have anyone saying, hey, don't be so selfish. And it's just like that on the forums, World of Tanks. You're not supposed to bring up anything that's not peachy keen. You're not supposed to complain. You're not supposed to point out. You're just supposed to just be a little lemming sheep and think that everything's great. And I don't know, whatever. Alright, back to the game here. T71, the little bitch. I tried to run in front of him so I could ram him. And he turned and then ended up circling around me. I tried to use auto lock and that missed. So we're not doing great at this point, but we're not doing horrible. We're going to come around and see that IS. We're going to finish him off, get him out of the game. The T95E2, it's not such a bad tank. You have a guy on there right now on the forums saying that, geez, it's slower than, they said it's a fast medium. It's really not. It's really not a fast medium. Oh, we set him on fire. Always love that one. He has a great shot. An E25, and all I do is track damage. Yeah. Alright, World of Tanks. But we're going to finish off that bastard. Can't get another shot on the E25? Not going to happen. So yeah, there was someone on the forums talking about this tank and saying, geez, it's really slow. And it kind of is when you get into grass and stuff. And when you first take off, he was saying, well, it has a tier 10 motor and it should be faster than that. Well, I don't base it on that, but it is a fairly slow to take off medium. It really takes a minute for it to get going, and then after it gets going, it's not horrible, but it isn't a look at the FCM 50T heavy tank, much quicker tank, but maybe not much quicker on top end, but getting from not moving to get going, the FCM walks all over this thing. So, but I think the armor's better on this than the FCM 50T. It's not as good as the Super Pershing, but it's not as... I think it's better than the standard Pershing. It's really not a bad tank so far, and I haven't had a lot of really good games in it either. Like I said, I've been on a lot of idiot teams, but I like it, so I'm glad I purchased it. So, you know, it is what it is. It's a medium. It's got its downfalls, but you know, it's got a decently punchy gun. I hate the big commander's hatch. That kind of sucks. But the reload's fairly quick. I've been ammo racked a couple times in it, so I think I'll get that perk pretty quick. Safe storage or something. We're going to sink one in the back of the T32. I was hoping to set him on fire, but that didn't happen. Can we get another one into him? Here we go. Lower. Of course that misses. Try and hit that lower plate, and the gun misbehaved there, but I'm not going to back down from him because I'm not too worried about it. See, I bounced his shot right there, so it'll have a few bounces and stuff. My fault there. He turned perfectly right when I was about to shoot. He's going for my lower plate, I can see, but I'm going to reload before he does, so he's out of the game. So we're on 5 kills. Yeah, let's go get our top gun in this tank. Yeah, that doesn't work out because I make a bad move here. I don't know why my douchebag partner shot me, just because I'm faster than him, I guess. And now I realize that artillery is probably looking towards us, so I'm like, I'm going to be sneaky and go around behind him. But he misses his shot, and I come around, I'm like, yes, here it is. Alright. And my shot ghost shots right through him. And he gets finished off before I get to shoot him again. I'm getting sick of the ghost shots. That one went a little bit... It might have went across the engine, not the engine deck, but the front deck, maybe, I guess. But from that distance, I shouldn't have had to aim that much. It's pathetic. We end up with 97,340 silver, 5,252 XP with the multiplier. We get the Arsonist Award. I always like that. King of the Hill, Aim is True, Fire for Effect, Arsonist, Fighter, Bruiser, Mastery Badge, 80%. Yeah, I wish I'd get that last kill. It would have been nice to have a top gun in this, you know. But hey, whatever. We end up at the top of the list here. 1553 XP, base XP, 5 kills, 2334 for damage dealt. That's always good. You know, it's not a bad ratio in this tank. We fired 22 shots, 16 hits, 15 penetrations, 2334 for damage dealt, 582 for assisted, so you're talking at 28, 29, almost 3,000 combined. I detected one enemy. I shot 8, killed 5 of the 8 I shot at. Took 233 damage. Took 6 hits, 3 non-penetrating, so 3 of them bounced. That's not horrible. Blocked 860 in damage, so that's not that bad. I mean, not for a medium. Earned 71,000 silver, spent 57,000 in ammo, but we got an operations bonus of 50,000, so we still ended up with a decent amount of silver there. You know, it is what it is. I like the vehicle. Premium vehicle bonus, 155. Yay. T150 come in second. He had 1,300 damage. We did 4 shots penetrated, 614 damage, and destroyed the T32. We took T95's ammo rack out and destroyed him with 1 shot with 521 damage. So that was the 1 shot ammo rack, kaboom, 521 damage. So that was a good shot. Probably pissed him off a little bit. Ammo rack and fuel tank. We took a shot at the M44, but of course we missed. But I detected it, so whatever. KV-1S, 277 damage dealt, assisted damage, 533 on 3 shots damage dealt. Excuse me. And I think, does that mean I took out his ammo rack? I don't know what that... I haven't figured out this whole thing. What is it on the right? Maybe he took out my ammo rack? I don't know. But there's always this 2 different lists of stuff, and I haven't figured out exactly. Like, you have your list on your left of things right in front of, like, critical hits, what you've done, like right there, ammo rack. But on the right, there's other things. And I don't know if that means stuff he took out of your tank, maybe? I never lost my ammo rack, I don't think, in that game. I don't know. Someone should tell me what that means over there. I know what the ones in the right in front of you means, like the tracks right there means I took out his tracks. Modules damaged. Crew. Oh, that's it. Modules and crew. Okay, I got it. The modules are in the middle. The crew's on the right. I took out that guy's loader. That's what it was. Gotcha. I should pay more attention to this. Our other T95E2 did 1600 damage, so it wasn't horrible. AT7, 1800, 1500 for the T32. AT7 did 1300. Yeah, overall it was a good game. You know, like I said, I've had a bunch of bad games since I purchased the tank. You look at the list here, though. We look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of my team over 1,000. Their team 1, 2, 3. A couple were close to 1,000. They had 930 and 1 and 7. But I mean, this is another instance where, yeah, it was a good game for me, but I was on the team that didn't completely suck. Their team E2 did 107. T32 did 84. How does a T32 do 84 damage in this match? It wasn't like he was in a tier 10 game. You know, 702, 695, 415, 220 for T150. He should have done better than that. You know, so I am usually on the opposite team in this match. In this layout, I'm usually on the red team and get, you know, our ass handed to us. But this time I was on the team that did better. So, you know, hoorah, right? Oh goodness, I wish they'd kind of fix that, because I expect this to happen on occasion. You know, if this happened 2 out of every 10 games where the teams were lopsided, I wouldn't complain about it at all. It has always happened every once in a while. I mean, I remember over a year ago or so, I had a team where we completely with 15-0, none of our tanks died, and I was like, yeah. But it didn't happen very often. In the last 6 months, I think I've been in like 5 games like that. It's like, it happened, this right here, where teams were lopsided, it has always happened in the game, because it's bound to eventually. But lately, in the last 4 months, I think it's been about 4 months or so, it's like at least a 50% ratio. It has to be at least 50% that the teams are lopsided, one way or the other. I'm not including just losses. I mean, whether you're on the team that wins and it's lopsided, or on the team that lost and it's lopsided. It happens so much lately that it's just, I don't know, something's not right. And maybe that's the way World of Tanks wants it, and everything's working perfect. I would hope to think that's not the thinking, but, you know, they don't ever come out and say, hey, you know something, we realize we got to buff the matchmaking a little bit. We got to fix something. Something's gone haywire. But, whatever. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it is. And, yeah. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what you think about the matchmaking lately. Is it just me? I don't think so. Remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.